Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I want to talk about training with injuries and modifying your training programs. Um, so usually now, I would cut to a video of me training and doing something that is pretty fun, but I'm actually injured myself. Uh, Around this time, I was planning on getting ready for my next fight in November. Hurt my shoulder pretty bad, so I'm gonna have to sit out of this one. So instead of doing fight camp diaries and talking about all that sort of info, um, gonna be shifting gears a little bit. Yeah, so hurt my shoulder, can't really do much upper body. Gonna be doing plenty of legs and abs. So yeah, I'll have some good updates and info on that. I'll show you my modifications of training programs. But today I wanted to talk about goal setting. Now I talked about it in one of my previous videos about how you should have a specific goal that you're shooting for. Now with that, I believe with an injury, it's very easy to get really down on yourself. Like right now, I'm pretty disappointed that I won't get to fight. But though we're gonna take that energy and find a new goal to do in the time in between. So my goal that I'll keep you guys updated with is during this time while I'm waiting for my shoulder to heal, the goal is to learn how to do the splits, front splits, side splits. Right now I'll edit in a video of my horrible splits that I have right now. And I've never trained splits in my life, never really trained flexibility in general. I've just been doing martial arts since I was a little kid. So my dynamic flexibility is alright, that's why I could throw head kicks and things like that. But my static flexibility is basically nothing. With the exception of squats, I could get ass to grass squats pretty well, just because I just do them a lot in motion, just moved a lot like that. But I've never actually trained flexibility. So this should be an interesting experiment. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to keep you guys updated, and for this program too, I'm going to be working all core and leg strength. I can't really do anything with my arm. So it's going to be all legs and core and modifying that. It was just a raindrop. Pretty good aim. So, yeah, so it's all gonna be legs and core and flexibility training. Gonna be attacking flexibility training. So with this, I'm gonna follow the programs that are in Juji Mufu's book. If you don't know of that guy, he's awesome. Yeah, check out his YouTube, his Instagram. I've been a fan of that guy since like 15 years ago, watching his stuff on tricks tutorials. But yeah, he put out an ebook I think last year called Legendary Flexibility. So I'm going to follow the programs in that. I'll talk about it, tell you guys how I feel about it, and post progress videos and let you know how all that's going. So any questions with that, I'll be down to answer. So yeah, then the goal of knowing when to switch your goals. That's the main point I want to get into, though. Enough about me. So, knowing when to modify things and how to modify things. That's an important part about working out, is having that body awareness and being able to shift things around. Like I focus a lot of my training on martial artists, athletes, people like that. Applies to everyone too, but especially with athletes, injuries happen all the time. So you have to be able to be aware of that and know how to work around it. So right here, I'm just using this time where it's going to be a couple weeks, maybe more than a month, till my shoulder's alright, according to the internet and all that stuff. So, gonna take that time to dive into something. I know for me, if I don't have a goal, a specific goal, I'm just gonna flatline. I have no motivation for anything. So I believe a lot of people work that way too. So finding a goal, something that I always want to do. I've been wanting to do something like splits to increase my flexibility for a long time now, just never had the motivation to do it. So I'm kind of forcing myself to do it. And I recommend that for you with anything. So for anybody, if you can't use your legs, find a goal for your upper body. I'm doing the opposite right now. Find a goal that you can do that's not going to aggravate whatever injury or if anything's holding you back. Even if it's not a physical goal. Let's say, I don't know, you broke your leg, you can't train at all. So what's stopping you from increasing your knowledge so that when you get back to training you can do it even better? Things like that, writing your programs for when you return. Doing all the research on, if you want to get your bench up, alright, you can't use your whole leg so you can't really bench, but I'm going to write out a detailed plan, do all the research, spend weeks, months researching it, so that when you come back you're better than ever. Things like that, you can definitely try to make the most out of your time. And I think that's really important, just to adjust, instead of sitting around moping, sitting there saying, instead of just sitting around and beating yourself up that you can't train the way you want to, just finding something else to focus on, something that you might have put on the back burner for a while. Should always have something to work towards. I really doubt anyone listening to this, or anyone in general, is completely satisfied 100% in every aspect of their life, except for their one main goal. Even if you think about some accessory things that could help you with your goal, when you can train again. Like with that example, alright, if you broke your leg or your foot, but your goal was to increase your deadlift, so you can't deadlift for a while, why not work your grip strength, work your back so you can hold the bar better, really study deadlift technique, that sort of thing. Even practice bracing the abs so you could get better at it. Things like that will have a huge carryover and you'll be more prepared. So instead of just wasting your time and letting everything go down, you're going to end up benefiting from the time off even. Yes, I think that's really important for everybody to be aware of. And also too, in the next video on Thursday, I will have some info for you on how to do some high volume core moves, and programming for that. Programming for if you want to have more than one leg days in a week, because I'm going to be doing a bunch of them. And as always, let me know in the comments, messages, anything like that, if there's anything specifically that you want me to go over or see or anything like that. Always open to that stuff. Let's keep this interactive. It'll be a good time. And then, I'll see you with some good stuff on Thursday.